Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of my Pokemon Battle Series, The School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Global Link Battle Spot ladder, playing under the Championship Battle rules, which are the equivalent rule set of the VGC 2017 season. So, we're in a different setting today. I've nabbed my girlfriend's studio this afternoon to record this episode. So I hope the sound and the lighting's alright. It's not the best and not what we're usually used to, but nevertheless. So I hope everyone had a really great weekend. I had it was just a crazy, really busy weekend. Had a wedding on Friday, so my girlfriend's brother got married on Friday, so we were there, and then Saturday kind of took up most of the day as well. So big congratulations to Luke and Emily. Had a really amazing time, but I am completely wiped out, but pleased to be back, guys. And we have a lot going on this week. I've got a holiday coming up on Saturday, so I'm going away for 2 weeks on Saturday, so I have a lot to kind of prepare for that. So just to kind of coincide with that, we're not going to have that many episodes of the School of Hard Knocks this week, so we're going to have one today and then we'll finish up with one on Friday. In between that, the good news is we're going to be starting a Battle Spot double series tomorrow on the channel, so I'm really excited about that, and I hope you guys enjoy that series as well. So definitely check it out. Let me know what you think about it, and if it's a hit, then we'll carry on doing it. But I think it'll be really beneficial kind of going in to what potentially could be next year's rules, or a very similar rule set to that, with an open national decks, and you know, we may be using megas and things like that, but we don't know yet. But regardless of that, it'll be a lot of fun. You know, we're going to get to use a lot of different other Pokemon, and you know, it's going to just broaden everyone's horizons, and it's kind of nice for me to play another format as well, and just something for us else to feature on the channel. So I hope it's something that you guys want to see. Just let me know in the comments though, because I definitely always want to hear what you guys have to say about things as well. Other news, we're going to have a QR code episode like we always do on Wednesday, and also this week we have our NBL Season 2 stuff all starting up. So on Friday, me and Hibiki, my teammate and makeup team Leaky, will be doing a team building episode in kind of preparation for our match with the Blue Honeys on Saturday. So on my channel, on this channel, on Friday evening 8 PM, you will be able to check out the team building process for our preparation for that match. And then on the Saturday, Hibiki will be featuring the battle on his channel, and then the following week I'll feature the battle, he'll feature the team building video. So that's how it's going to work, and we'll alternate through the tournament depending on how far we get. We did have our logo drawing session live on Saturday, so I hope you guys again enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun to do, and it was alright. It was alright in the end. The logo turned out okay. But guys, you're here to watch some battles, so that's the main thing. And I thought, with only doing two episodes this week, I thought I'd kind of play a team. I haven't got a lot of time to put into building a new team, and I don't want to just throw anything out there. So I made a few changes to my Lele Drifblim team that we've been featuring on the channel. And I've swapped the Drifblim out for a Mandibuzz and the Snorlax out for an Alola Ninetales. Might seem a bit strange, but I am planning a huge team review episode on this team in particular, because it was a very similar team that we ran in the International Challenge 2 weekends ago, that I will be featuring on the channel when I'm away on holiday. So to make sure you do watch that run, and then you're going to be kind of in the know for when we do that team review episode, which will be a lot of fun. And the International Challenge results came out. I finished 41st, I think, overall, which was really good, on a rating of 1808. So if you guys want to see how I got on in that run, do check out those videos while I'm away, and hopefully that content will kind of tide us over to a back, and then we'll start with a brand new team, look at the format, any changes that have happened over the past couple of weeks with tournament results and things like that, and then we'll come back stronger and better than ever. But another thing before we start, I'll just excuse, because I've got the sorest throat in the world. I think it's my hay fever. It's either that or probably part and parcel with the wedding from the weekend. So without further ado, guys, we will jump onto the battle spot and see if we can find our first opponent and hopefully get a good couple of games in for you guys today. So we finished off last week's episodes with Tommy Coulin's team, and just again a massive shout out to Tommy for letting us feature that team. It was a lot of fun and we had a lot of great games with the team, especially those Friday episodes with the Tapu Lele. It was great kind of featuring that team on the channel, and Tommy, you are an absolute star, so I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I'm just gonna take a drink because my throat, it feels like I've been swallowing razors. And it's just all in preparation for me going away on holiday, so I hope I'm better by the weekend at least. But that is another thing. We've got more important matters on hand, haven't we, guys? Oh yes, I'm just exhausted. I'm ready for a break. And I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to hearing how you guys find the International Challenge run. It was a slog, it was a super slog, but we'll go into that a bit later because we have our first opponent of the day, and they are running a team of Arcanine, Tapu Koko, Alolan Raichu, Pheromosa, Metagross, and Porygon2. So straight away we've got the Electric Core, the Tapu Koko, and the Alolan Raichu. The Alolan Raichu obviously is quite threatening because it benefits from the electric terrain because of its Surge Surfer ability and its psychic typing as well that the Tapu Lele can bring up, so we need to be very careful there. Pheromosa, again, a very fast threat that's going to be a bit of a pain. I feel like Arcanine's going to be very good in this match, so I think it will definitely lead with my Arcanine. I'm put off bringing my Tapu Lele because of that Metagross and the Alolan Raichu, to be honest, so what could we lead in place of that? The Ninetales might be quite nice, actually. Yeah, we need to, I don't know. Ninetales could be nice for breaking the sash on the Pheromosa potentially, but outside of that, it's going to struggle against the Metagross and the Arcanine. So, could lead Garchomp. Garchomp's a pretty solid lead there. I definitely want Celesteela. And we'll round things off with the Tapu Lele. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. I really hope this is like my hay fever. I really don't want a cold. I was around so many kids at the weekend as well. I feel like I've contracted something. Every time I'm around kids, I like contract something. I feel like I'm always getting ill. And I swear, I have a really healthy diet and I do exercise every day. And I seem constantly be on the channel saying, I'm ill. But I'm not really. So hopefully I get better. Hopefully by Wednesday we're all fine. So, anyway, you want to hear about that? Let's hear about the battle. So, my opponent leading off with the Arcanine and the Metagross. Straight away we see that my opponent's Arcanine is faster than ours. So, that's something to keep in mind for later in the match. We obviously don't get the Intimidate off onto the Metagross because of the clear body ability, but Garchomp straight away does put on a lot of pressure with Earthquake on both Pokemon. So, we're going to do, we need to be careful because that Metagross could have weakness policy. We don't want to just willy-nilly activate that. I think I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp onto the Metagross, and let's go for a Rock Slide with our Garchomp. I can fish for some flinches and just chip down that Arcanine. So we just see the Arcanine protect. Hopefully we don't see an explosion come out here. That would not be good. But we just see the Metagross protect as well, so that's fine. I don't mind that at all. See the Rock Slide, so it's going to be a bit of a dead turn. But my opponent knows now that we are going to be going for a Will-O-Wisp into that slot. So will they adjust? That's the question. And I would imagine they probably will. So what have they got in the back that they can switch into? Not a lot really. They could switch in the Porygon2, but again, it's not going to appreciate getting burnt. So we'll just go for the Will-O-Wisp again. Might be nice to reset the Intimidate on my Garchomp. So I'm just going to switch in my Celesteela here for my Garchomp. I can't see the Arcanine going for Flare Blitz into the Garchomp and then the Garchomp slot, so we should be alright on this turn. So we see a Bulldoze from the Arcanine. Obviously going to activate that weakness policy on the Metagross like we expected. There we are. But do we get the Will-O-Wisp off first before it attacks? That would be ideal. Oh, we don't. But we see a Meteor Mash. is into the Celesteela, doing absolutely huge damage with a critical hit. So good job we switched our Chomp there, preserve it, because it's going to be very big in this match. And we do get the burn onto the Metagross, which is nice. But our Celesteela is pretty threatened by the opposing Arcanine right now, and my Arcanine is a lot slower, so I think this turn I'm going to go for a Protect with my Arcanine, and I'm going to switch in my Garchomp again for my Celesteela. I can't see another Meteor Mash onto that slot. May see a Zen Headbutt, but we should be alright. And Garchomp's going to be able to eat a Flare Blitz from that intimidated Arcanine pretty easily. So let's see what my opponent goes for. You just see a Heat Wave come out. So it's a special Arcanine. Does hit my Garchomp, but because of the Assault Vest we take it super well. And a Zen Headbutt into my Arcanine. So we're pretty free here to go for an Earthquake. And switch in yeah, I'm going to do switch in my Celesteela for my Arcanine. We're probably going to get Bulldoze, to be honest, from the opposing Arcanine, but we need to start getting damage onto it, so I am going to go for this play. I'm going to get an Earthquake off. We'll probably see the Metagross just protect. No protects, so we get a clean Earthquake off. Let's see the damage. Should be pretty decent. Ooh, so close, but no cigar. Proc the berry on the Arcanine, so it will get some of its health back. Let's see what this Metagross goes for. You just see another Bulldoze. This is going to kill the Metagross though. Yep. It's a bit of a shame for my opponent there, but helps us out massively. Garchomp speed does go down to the Bulldoze, but nice thing is Celesteela recovers a little bit more health, so I wonder if we'll see maybe a Tapu Koko come in here. The Raichu, if my opponent's got it. I wish I got more water as well. I like ran out as soon as we started the video. But we see the Pheromosa come onto the field, so probably has the Ice Beam. And Garchomp is slower than the Arcanine, so we can't get an Earthquake off before the Arcanine goes for the Heat Wave. You know what I mean? So what are we gonna do here? I think I'm just gonna protect the Celesteela and just go for an Earthquake, because we'll survive an Ice Beam. High Jump Kick into the Garchomp. Okay. We do survive though. Might not survive the Heat Wave. I don't know. We should do with the Assault Vest. Are we gonna? It's gonna be very close. Very close. Easy. We get the Earthquake off, so we'll get rid of this Arcanine, which is nice. And do decent damage to that Pheromosa as well, which is pretty good. And again, just heal a little bit of health back with our Celesteela, so that's the most important thing right now. What's my opponent's last Pokemon? Is it the Tapu Koko? It is. Okay. Not ideal. We can't protect Celesteela this turn. So there's probably an electric type attack coming into that slot and an Ice Beam coming into the Garchomp slot. I don't want to give a free Beast boost away. What are we gonna do? We want to get rid of the electric terrain, that's for sure. I'm going to pull a double switch here. I'm going to switch in my Arcanine and my Lele. Bring Tapu Lele in, get rid of the electric terrain, get an Intimidate onto that Pheromosa. Might have been worthwhile doing a switch the other way around, because it's likely a High Jump Kick might be into that Celesteela slot, and Lele would have been able to take it a lot better than the Arcanine is going to be able to, but we'll see what happens. My opponent might miss. High Jump Kick. There's a High Jump Kick into the Arcanine. Yep. and just a Dazzling Gleam. Okay, that's fine. Don't mind that too much. Procs the berry on the Arcanine. So, let's just go for a Flare Blitz and could maybe see if well, no, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go for the Shattered Psyche onto the Koko and just a Flare Blitz into the Pheromosa. Maybe the other way around would have been better, but the Koko should go down this turn. Just see Discharge. It's not gonna KO. Might paralyze something. Paralyzes the Lele, so hopefully we're not fully paralyzed this turn. No way. Here we go, Shattered Psyche. So that Koko is gonna go down, as long as it's not sashed. It will go down to the Shattered Psyche. And then we got 4 Pokemon to take on a Pheromosa, which should be alright. Shattered Psyche, like, the animation never gets old. Ever. So there goes the Koko, and we're down to my opponent's last Pokemon now, so it should be pretty straightforward. It's not got any spread moves, I wouldn't have thought, so we can just double target it and be able to pick up the win, which is pretty ideal. We're not going to get fancy and showboat and protect one thing and attack with another. There's not much point here, we don't need to do anything fancy. Just see a high jump kick come out. Still not enough to take down the Arcanine, and Arcanine doing its job. The Fire Fox, or the Fire Dog, cleaning up. So, very good game to my opponent, and a nice way to start the episode. So, team doing good. And we'll move on to our next game, guys. I do really like Weakness Policy Metagross. It's so good. Like, we featured it on the channel with the Salamence, the Bulldoze Assault Vest Salamence a couple of weeks ago, and it was so much fun to use. It was really good, and I did say at the time when I was running it in that rain call that I do feel like Assault Vest Salamence has a lot of potential in the metagame. The calcs that I got with it were just, it was really, really surprising. And I know I said I would do a team review episode on that, and it is something I want to do. It is in the bank to do, guys. It's just literally, I have to keep saying sorry because I've been so snowed under with just other life stuff at the minute, and trying to make sure I'm getting content out for you guys, keeping up to date with all my other kind of job stuff that I do outside of this, and everything in between, preparing for the holiday. We had that wedding, because we made the cake for the wedding as well, so that was another thing I had to do last week, which was crazy stressful. But never mind with that. We will get that team review episode up at some point after the big one that we were talking about earlier. So we have an next opponent, Vincent, and he is running a team of Metagross, Garchomp, Gigalith, Porygon2, Tapu Lele, and that Drifblim. So another Metagross and a Drifblim, so it'll be a Misty Seed Drifblim, I'd imagine. And this kind of screams Swagger abuse to me. There's obviously the Trick Room mod in there with Porygon2 Gigalith, but I do feel like Mandibuzz is going to be extremely good here. Now I don't want to lead off with Lele, because again it's going to really, if my opponent leads off with Finny, it's going to make it hard. It means straight away I've got to switch out the Lele to get it back in to get the terrain up, so it's not going to be, it's not ideal at all. So I think here I'm going to lead off my Garchomp and my Mandibuzz. Bring, do I need Celesteela? Celesteela would be really nice here. Arcanine's pretty nice as well. Do I need Lele? Yeah. Let's see. Arcanine. Yeah. I'm not bringing Lele to this match, so this will be pretty interesting. Even though I've brought the Mandibuzz, and we need it for the Psychic Seed on it, but let's see. I'm making a judgment call here. I think we might be alright without it. And we need the tools from the rest of the Pokemon, I feel, to deal with everything. So we see my opponent lead off with a Tapu Lele. And that Porygon2. So we can get a taunt onto that P2. But there is every chance that it's the Finny that we need to be taunting. It's difficult, isn't it? Because there's definitely a swagger coming out, I feel. I'm just going to go for an Earthquake. And, should I taunt the Finny? Probably going to go after, isn't it? I don't want to not. I know. I'm just going to taunt the Finny because if the Trick Room goes up, we've got stuff that we can deal with it. So we'll get the Earthquake off. We're not going to do too much damage. It's more important for the Tapu Finny in this situation, I feel. Yeah. You just see a Moonblast. It's onto the Mandibuzz. Oh my god. That's Specs Finny. Wow. Okay. And an Ice Beam. We've totally misjudged this situation. Huh. Excellent. But we can bring in our Arcanine. We've lost our taunt. And we don't have Tapu Lele anymore. Wow. That was not great. So I'm going to do switch out my Garchomp to my Celesteela. And I'm going to go for a Snarl. Problem is as well, not bringing the Lele, we can't burn anything because of the Misty terrain. Now my tiredness is definitely showing through, but we'll see how we get on. Like, all hope is not lost yet. We've still got plenty to go. So here comes the Gigalith in the Trick Room. Yeah. Not ideal, but at least we'll be lowering the special attack of that P2. And we just see an Ice Beam. So no Trick Room actually. Okay. But we are heavily threatened by that Gigalith on our Arcanine. So it's not the most ideal situation in the world. I'm just going to go for a Leech Seed onto the Gigalith because that's going to be sticking around for a while. I'm going to switch my Garchomp. I wonder if we can win the match with basically our Arcanine and our Celesteela. That's the mission right now, or it feels like it. So I imagine the Trick Room to go up this turn. We kind of just need to stall out the Misty terrain more than anything. Right, the Trick Room's not really the issue too much, if we can get an Intimidate off. Okay, Gigalith protects, and we're going to see the Trick Room here. No, just a Thunderbolt. Alright. Okay, I totally don't mind that. My Garchomp's going to take an Ice Beam now, but we've got to be careful of Wide Guard as well. That's the other thing. But we could technically double into the Gigalith slot with a Heavy Slam and an Earthquake. We're overthinking things. I don't expect the Wide Guard to come out now, so I'm going to go for, rather than attack into the Gigalith, I'm going to go for a Leech Seed into P2, and I'm going to Rock Slide as well. No Wide Guard, so we'll get a bit more damage onto this P2. I wonder if it's even got Trick. It's got to have Trick Room, right? Get the Leech Seed onto the P2. If it doesn't Trick Room here though, no Trick Room. And takes down the Garchomp. And what we're gonna see? We'll see a Z move? Or just a Heavy Slam? Alright. But That P2 is now in range for us to, and the Misty terrain should actually disappear now. I wonder if it's in heavy slam range. Yes, definitely. So we can Will-O-Wisp. Oh no, we can't, because but we can Flare Blitz in heavy slam. That should do the job. Should do the job. Get the Intimidate off into the Gigalith. But we do have that Choice Specs Tapu Lele to deal with as well, so it's not over yet. But I'm hoping these two attacks pick up KOs. Yeah, no switches for my opponent. So the Flare Blitz will pick up the KO on the P2, and the Heavy Slam should pick up the KO onto the Gigalith. And this would mean we get a Beast Boost as well, which is the main thing. So, okay. Beast Boost. Right, let's see what my opponent's got with that Tapu Lele. Have we got a chance to win, or is it all hope lost? Misty terrain disappears, so nicely my opponent will be able to set it back up again. The thing is as well, we kind of want the Arcanine to be faster than the Finny. So in comes that Metagross. Okay. I wouldn't have thought we're going to see like it has to be Specs, right? That damage on Mandibuzz, it has to be Specs, Finny. Like 100%. We can't burn the Metagross. So I think our best shout is at the minute to go for a Leech Seed onto it. No, but we know the Metagross might protect this turn, okay. So rather than do that, let's go for our Dead Cert, Leech Seed into the Finny. And see if I Snarl and it's weakness policy, that's not good. But we do need to, I might just protect. I'm going to protect Arcanine this turn, rather than take any chances. So there's a Scald, so it's locked itself into Scald, and a Hammer Arm. Okay, that's interesting. Does really good damage, to be honest. Lowers its speed though. Sandstorm subsides. Like, I don't think a Scald's going to be enough to KO us, to be honest. I'm just going to protect Celesteela this turn. And I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz into the Metagross this turn. Because then we might be able to pick up the KO with the Flamethrower onto the Metagross the next turn with our Celesteela. Should be pretty nice. Yeah, we should do. But we'll probably go down to Scald here. Yeah. Now the thing, what to do. We've got to hope that Celesteela is faster than Metagross now, so we can get the Flamethrower off before we can get another Hammer Arm off. And imagine we are. Because if we can get another Beast Boost, and that's going to make it even harder for that Finny to beat us. So we kind of just need to be outspeeding the Metagross here. There's the Scald. Doesn't matter if we get burnt, really. Beast Boost coming in super handy. Picks up the burn as well. But we do get the Flamethrower off, so that's the most important thing. And we get the KO. Amazing. So we'll get another Beast Boost, and we should be able to close out this game. Because that Scald ain't doing no damage after +2. and we're not going to be able to finish with a heavy slam. So we're probably better off just protecting this next turn, chipping it down a tiny bit more, and then attacking it with the heavy slam to make sure. Oh, we could just attack it now. Probably will be enough. Yeah, we're not going to go down, not even to a critical hit. So we'll just go for a heavy slam. It's not going to do that much damage. So Tapu Fini going for a Scald, taking it like a champ. Get the heavy slam off. Even burned, it's doing so much damage. Well, not so much damage, but you know, a decent amount. And Leech Seed will be enough to take it down. So it looked really sticky at the start of that match, but we did say our Arcanine and Celesteela are going to be enough to win the game, and they were. So very good game to my opponent, and a nice way to wrap up the episode. So we will play this team again on Friday, guys, but we won't have another episode of School of Hard Knocks until then, because we've got the Battle Spot Doubles episode tomorrow, Tuesday, and one on Thursday, QR Code on Wednesday, and then we'll wrap things up on Friday with the School of Hard Knocks and this team. Hopefully we feature a bit more like the Mandibuzz, and a bit better than we have today, and that Alola Ninetales as well, and I can go on hopefully to a bit more depth about that as well. And that episode on Friday will be just before our team building episode with Hibiki, like I was saying before, Team Leaky getting prepared to face down against the Blue Honeys on Saturday. So guys, we'll wrap things up there. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. It is a massive pleasure to have you here with me watching us do battles and stuff like that. If you've got any questions or comments about the team or anything in the episode that I've mentioned, or the games or anything like that, leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I'll just say a massive shout out again, guys. The support I've had recently on the channel is just absolutely like mind-blowing. It's brilliant. You guys are awesome, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the best. So yeah, just keep everything coming, and I'll keep everything coming from my end. I am working extremely hard to make sure content is on the channel as much as possible, and like I always say, if there's stuff you want to see, let me know. I'm totally open to doing what you guys want to see, and that's what it's all about. That's why I started the channel, just to kind of help you guys out more than anything. So I am still enjoying it since I started back like in December last year, and I'll continue doing it. So we'll wrap things up there before I jabber on a bit more. I think this illness I've got is just taken over my brain, but we'll hopefully be back downstairs tomorrow. Better lighting, better sound, and all that jazz. So I'm not going to keep you any longer, guys. You go away, enjoy the rest of the evenings, and until tomorrow I will see you then. So take care of yourselves, guys. Bye bye.